Okay, today's topic is physical education and recess in schools. How important do you think it is for kids, students of all ages, and why do you think schools are cutting back on
I think it's highly important.
Physical education
and recess. Yeah, why do you think schools are?
Why they're cutting back on those?
Yeah, it's been in the news more and more that they're focusing more on academic achievement than that, because one reason could be the lack of resources, lack of space, scheduling conflict,
resources for
to send kids outside,
their body to move.
Well, yeah,
right?
There's something with liability, like, you know, they don't want to deal with that, with them getting hurt or stuff like that. They want less responsibility. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff. It's not just one. There's a ton of reasons that go into it or whatever. Do you think that's right? Do you think that's wrong?
BS.
Do you think?
I'm sorry.
I didn't get recess
there.
That. I mean, I had physical education in high school. I was like 45 to an hour.
Yeah, high school, sure.
Yeah.
But in high school level, you were also more capable of maintaining your own.
We still had an hour every day where you had to do something.
Yeah,
PE or weightlifting.
Yeah, right. But not recess. You didn't have recess too, like you did when you were in grade school, elementary. But elementary, those kids they need stimulation to move their little bodies, and it helps their brain. Like there's a whole studies behind it.
Yeah.
These schools that are doing that, that's
some people. Some are even saying that it's just a distraction, that it's distracting them from their academic.
They are absolutely.
These are not my views.
I know that. I'm just like absurd.
These are just what I look. This is just what I looked up before.
I'm just appalled that that's even like a consideration.
Yeah. It says it's happening more and more across the country. That
I don't have elementary kids,
lacking.
So I have no idea.
The school system right now seems like a mess. It really does. Everything from just the teachers walking out. Not a lot of them they're having a hard time replacing teachers. They said there's been a sub shortage for a very long time.
Good, just go online.
I just
I thought the recesses growing up were for the teachers' mandatory 15-minute breaks.
A little bit about it is for the teacher. They need a break from y'all too, from kids. But kids need that.
Yeah.
You need to get up and you need to move. We do it here.
Mm-hmm.
I sit at a desk. Ben sits at a desk. You guys stand most of the time.
I think that makes people crazy.
But I need to get up.
Recess was the best part of the day.
I just don't think you can expect to put 30 kids in a box, which basically is what a classroom is. It's a box, leaving them in there all day and expecting them to be just angels. No, they're going to go crazy. They're going to want to act out, and they're going to want to I feel like it's beneficial for everybody that the kids go outside and play.
They need to get up.
It's exercise.
Yeah.
It's
what
good.
do you
I was like, if
lose from exercise?
If exercise was a drug, it'd be the best drug on the planet.
Yeah.
There's a reason that we say mind, body, and soul. You know, it's all connected.
It's also good for social. It's good for socialization. It's just good for. There's a lot of. I mean, you can look into it. I mean, it's very beneficial. And then there's even teachers that threaten to take away recess for kids that are
always.
Which I feel like I kind of disagree with it, because I feel like maybe those kids just need a recess. Maybe that's
they need a reset button.
They need a break. Maybe that's part of the problem.
A lot of the times that is part of the problem.
Yeah.
They need a reset. They need to stop the learning process for a moment. They need a mental break.
Yeah.
And that's what recess gives them. And it gives them an outlet. It's a healthy outlet at that.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm just appalled that this is even like a discussion.
Yeah.
I think getting rid of music and art is just as appalling.
Mm-hmm.
I just think we're used to it more now because it's been a thing for a while.
Yeah. Do you think it could be that there's also just a very strong emphasis just on kids learning math and English all the time and doing better on test scores, and that they're just so desperate?
Let's be honest, it's all about test scores.
They're just so desperate for better test scores, and then they're competing against other schools, and then now they're just like, you know what, we don't need recess. They just need to study more and do more homework, and that's the answer.
It's just silly, because it's like we have phones that are way smarter than us and give us everything we need.
Yeah.
And it's like, we need to be active. It's like we're already going one way.
Yeah.
Why make it even worse?
Yeah, that's a good point. They say it comes at the worst time ever like in our history, because kids at home are going outside less and less. So then kids
If
used to.
a kid doesn't play a sport outside of school, they're not going to be active at all.
Yeah.
Not unless they have very active parents, unless they have very
parents are like,
that are
let's
into
go
that.
out.
Let's go do something.
Yeah.
It just seems that
Which
computer
A lot of it
screens,
doesn't happen.
video game screens, TV screens, all kinds of screens, it seems to be taking up a lot of kids' attention.
That's a different topic.
Yeah, that is a different topic.
But I'm
I
just saying that's resulting in them not getting a lot of
in the
physical
8
activity.
hours that you're at school, generally 8 hours, right? Give or take, you still cannot sit at a desk and just be pounded with like information and expected to like just learn.
Yeah.
I sit 30 minutes at home and I like want to stand and stretch. Like,
I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
I know I'm different, but like,
I get it. I think it's wrong that schools are that tends to be a thing. I feel like
I
that.
didn't know that was a thing. Like that.
I feel like it.
Sure. Is that a thing for your kids?
As far as I'm concerned, they get a recess and they have PE, but they have PE once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it's once a week. Which when I went to school was every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. When I was in grade school, up until 8th grade, we had PE 4 days a week. Fridays, every other week was music or art. They alternated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was like, not.
it was
They
only a
tried it
couple
for like
years.
They
one
tried
year.
it.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah, because kids like me just complained the whole time.
Oh, and then you would get like a short week, and then the kids that didn't get PE just got screwed over with music class
Yeah.
because everyone wanted PE.
I do, but I do think music is important as well. And I do think art. I do think
Playing a recorder is
Well,
not
no,
near
okay.
as important as getting some physical
You're
education.
right, but I do- okay.
At hot
art
house
in
bones.
general, and I think music falls in the art. I think it is important,
Yeah.
but
That's just,
I do think that's a different topic too.
Mhm.
But I do think that once a week. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Silly.
I mean, it could be 0 in the future. You don't know.
That is
Like, it seems like that's
insane.
where we're headed. Hopefully, it changes. But 6th grade. Yeah. I know. But
I mean, you know where we stand. I feel like.
Right.
yeah, I know. I mean,
That's
we're
just
all
absurd.
in agreement here, and I kind of knew the answer before I even asked it. But I thought it'd be
I
a good topic that needs to be talked about. You know.
I can't even believe that's an option. And then, like, okay, fine, PE is one thing, okay, but recess? To get rid of recess?
no wonder kids are
Why?
fighting teachers now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right. They got that same energy. You know,
And they don't
they
know
got
what
to
to
dish
do
it out.
with it.
They got to dish it out somewhere. You know.
Yeah.
It's like all that stress.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Well.
And I take it is not about math, and it is not
Mhm.
about English. It is just about your test scores.
Yeah.
Those standardized testing. That
Right.
is
I don't even think they
100%.
care if you actually learn it. I think they just
Want you to
want you to
memorize and
memorize
regurgitate.
it and pass it. Yeah. All right. Well, so we're all in agreement here.
Yeah.
There we have it.